Good morning, everybody. Forex market situation update. Welcome back. It's Wednesday today, guys. We want to talk about the dollar Japanese yen. Big update we got on this one. You probably remembered we've been bearish on the dollar Japanese yen for quite some time, and I think it's finally on the move. We might get that move that we've been so anticipating for quite some time now. You probably remember we started to push this bearish conviction ever since price action failed to break 109.80 right here back in the day. That was about a month ago, and we've been waiting for that breakdown to come, but it didn't. Right? Price actions traded sideways for quite some time, basically did absolutely nothing. Right? What it did mostly was it just consistently came up and challenged 110.14. Take a look how many spikes our price action have been marking across that level, right? 110.14. Focus on that level when I switch the weekly chart. Here it is, 110.14, right? That's one, and this is the weekly chart, right? So we got weekly spikes here. That was the first, second, third, fourth. And this week, guys, started on the way up, just touched base, and boom, completely capitulated. Right? So that's a very clear sign of fatigue, of a potential move, and you know to which direction we're talking about. Even the monthly perspective is pretty impressive. Same 110.14 again, right? Check it out from the monthly perspective. Last month, just spiked it. This month, came up again to challenge that level, now spiking it again, and it's turning red. Alright, so I think it's on the move. I want to be cautious here because I've said that I think a couple of times before, and instead of breaking, it came back up again, right? So it was very deceptive, but I think it might be over. So in light of that update, right, in light of that news, new piece of information that we had, we started to take action. So we pulled the trigger once. That was yesterday. Got in with 10K. Today, we noticed that price was able to cross below 109.80. So we threw in another 10. And you know what? This negative momentum seems to be escalating. So we're going to push in one more 10, guys. Now, stop loss level is at 110.60. And we got the target. Believe it or not, it's quite an ambitious target at 108.30, and I'm going to elaborate on this in a few seconds. Let's just put this trade in. So we got the position right now running $30,000. 109.25 will be a decisive element, so we might use that for partial execution, but we're mostly going to use it as a testing ground, because if it can cross below 109.25, there's nothing to stop it until 108.30, which is our primary target. You can see it from the weekly perspective, right? We've got that trading range that's running ever since May. We got the big downside move followed by a big upside move, and now this is the third leg that's supposed to reach eventually the lower section, which is why we're focusing on 108.30. We just think price action took its time on the way down. Right, we had a big drop at the beginning. That was the first segment. Then second segment was pretty much that sideways movement, right? That stagnation. Now we think it's going to produce the third segment. It's going to complete the move all the way to that lower section, as I've mentioned. So guys, there you go. That's pretty much it. Target 108.30, stop loss 110.60, $30,000 in, and we're ready to keep pushing the position bigger if price will give us the green light to do so. That's about that for this one, guys. We're going to be back with the next video talking about the Euro Swiss franc, so stay tuned.